Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm going to do a whip and chat, working on my wonderful spangler, which I think is already coming out pretty nice. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hope you enjoy the show. Oh, and if you can like and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. So, yep, we're back to my spangler. And I did get to finish a bit of the section. I believe I was working on this section last week. I just haven't finished this little part here. So what I'm going to do today is try to finish this little section and the little random spots. As you can probably see, this little confetti spots I can catch up. I think I'm going to move on to this area, because if I keep going up, it's a lot of color blocking, and I kind of feel bad, you know, just showing color blocking with y'all, and I don't know, I'm worried it'll be kind of boring. So give me one moment. I'm going to zoom in, fix everything up, and we'll start a painting. Just give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. I was waiting a moment because there's a whole bunch of honking that's going on, because it's around midday when I was recording this. So yeah, everyone's just going crazy. And especially since it's the weekend, so it makes sense. And I hope the zoom is fine. I was trying to make sure not to go in too closely, because it kind of starts pushing the image off the screen, and I noticed it the last time I recorded too close, and yeah, it was kind of an odd angle. I had to keep fixing it so I can still stay on camera. I switched over to my larger multi-placer since this is a lot of color blocking. Apologies. I think the larger one would work, and I believe I had just put new putty on this one. I'm just cleaning the side because some of it went over. Just cleaning it a bit. Yeah, that looks good. So for myself, yeah, I got two decisions back for the positions I was waiting for. Yeah, unfortunately they were nope. But that's all right. I'm still waiting for one more, and I'm currently still applying, still looking for jobs I can have an opportunity to work and, you know, pay my bills. And yeah, oh, and I also wanted to wait till I was going to do the whip and chat, that I know we hit 500 subscribers. So yay! Thank you to everyone, new subscribers and my previous subscribers who've been with me since the beginning. Thank you so much. I am so happy we hit 500. And goodness, as soon as I got the okay, from the way it worked with YouTube is you have to apply. As soon as you hit the 500, you apply, and then you have to wait until they confirm that, you know, you're okay to be a partner. So, and I got the okay from YouTube probably a couple days ago, I think. Oops, sorry. This the angle's kind of weird for me, so that's why when I was lifting it up, it wasn't coming off with me. And yeah, so they gave me the okay, and I started seeing a whole bunch of different, I don't want to say opportunity, I don't want to say abilities. Just, there are a whole bunch of other things you can do for the channel. Man, I need a better wording for that. And one of them is, probably, if some of y'all have probably seen, I activated super chats. So the way super chats works is you just give kind of like a, I believe it's payment, kind of a small payment if you want to highlight a chat, or if you just want to thank me or anything. And it can be for, it's mostly, it puts it as a priority comment, so I get notified immediately when someone puts a super chat, and I can pick it up real quickly and, you know, respond or give that, or whatever the comment is, respond to it. And yeah, so if y'all want to take advantage of that, I'd really appreciate that as well. Any money that's, you know, that's any payment that's bought with super chat goes back to the channel. That's what I had decided, that whenever I was going to activate anything with monetary, it's going back to channel. It's going to go back to pretty much anything that, you know, with diamond painting or anything like that for the channel. So just want to let y'all know, if you're wondering why you suddenly see a little heart at the base of the video. And it actually would help the channel out a lot, because I actually had to stop ordering Temu for a bit. Because, yeah, since, as I said, since I'm currently still looking for a position, I had to hold off on doing some of the larger orders. So, and I do have a couple of Temu paintings I'm going to show. But, yeah, once I'm done with those, I'm not really going to have any more. So, I'll have to figure out a different way to get a couple more paintings. Because everything's switching now to Christmas. So, I'm seeing a lot more snow paintings. There's some really, really nice ones I'm going to show to y'all. Ooh, and actually, you know, buy them so I can actually start on them for the winter. And they're really pretty too. I've been seeing a lot of them. Excuse me. And yeah, I just wanted to explain, if you saw that random little addition, that's what the super chats are for. And also for the giveaway. So I'm still planning to do the giveaway for us hitting 500. But I'm kind of going to take a bit to run it, because I've been seeing some of the shipping rates and they have been going up. So depending on whoever wins the giveaway, I'm not going to be able to afford the shipping. So that's why I'm holding off on doing the giveaway until I can, you know, get some way to pay for it. And I really do apologize, because I really wanted to just do the giveaway as soon as I hit the 500, but as soon as I started seeing the shipping prices and all of that, that's why I backed off. And don't get me wrong, there's still going to be a giveaway. It's just I just need to wait until I can get some way to pay for the shipping. And I already have the items. I purchased them a long time ago, and I've had them put aside, thinking, ooh, when I hit 500, I'm going to do a giveaway. As I said, I already have planned it. And yeah, it's just the shipping that's surprising me. I'm trying to get oh, here we go. I'm just kind of, I've heard the term spearfishing, whenever you just put it into the container, get the diamond you need. That's what I'm doing, so I don't have to pour it out, because it's a lot, and I don't need that many diamonds. I was just trying to finish up this little area. And as I was saying, that's why I haven't put anything out about the giveaway. So don't worry, it's going to happen. It's just I need to wait on that. So apologies for everyone who's been curious about that. It's a bit of a waiting game now. And there was something else I wanted to mention. Oh, so I decided I'm going to also start doing lives. I just need to figure out the times, and I need to figure out what day. I thought of doing the weekend, but I'm not too sure if I should do it during the week. I'm not going to do them in the morning. I'm being honest with y'all. I am not waking up that early. I don't usually wake up that early. So it'll probably be in the afternoon. But I'm not sure if that will work with y'all. Because I know, you know, it's during the weekday and it's, you know, you're working. So that's why I'm contemplating whether it should be on the weekend. I don't know. That's the only thing that I can kind of figure out. And the second thing I'm also thinking of doing is starting memberships, which is, it's pretty much a monthly membership, and it could be, I would have to pick, you know, what I would want it to be. I actually wanted to do memberships for, you know, putting badges out there, especially for, you know, a lot of my repeat commenters. I see y'all. I know you're out there. Just to show, you know, to everyone, hey, I like your channel. And as for that as well, anything with the memberships also goes back to the channel. So as I said, anything always goes back to the channel, just so I'm able to show you all everything with diamond painting. So stay tuned for that. I have to sit down and get more details on that. And I thought I had this color. Oh, yeah, I did. Sorry, I was looking at the diamonds. And for that, I am going to open a Discord, but I believe it's going to be a Discord through membership. So it can be a little bit more gives me more opportunity to have one-on-one with some of y'all that are real interested in, with anything, with diamond painting, with any kind of crafts that you're doing. I just have to sit down and set it all up. And so stay tuned for that. I'm going to open that. Mostly so also we can, have a little bit of a community. Oh, apologies. Goodness, that plane was really, really low. Sorry about that. That kind of surprised me, but it got louder, so that's why I made sure to mute it. And as I was saying, I'm planning to make a Discord specifically for members. And the reason I decided to go that route, it's a little bit easier to kind of moderate it a bit. Because I thought of just having it open, but I know there would be so many people that would join. And I know, unfortunately, there are some people out there that, they're not the nicest of people. So that's why I decided, what, I'm going to do with members. Because, we'd all be familiar with each other. Because I know, you watch the channel and, the majority all do crafts. It doesn't just have to be diamond painting. It can be any craft. And that's why I feel a little bit more comfortable with that. And mostly so I want to have a more welcoming, safe environment for everyone. So that's why I decided to go that route, that if I can start up memberships, I'll have open a Discord specifically for the channel and specifically for the members. So I'm going to work on this section now. Ooh, that is a lot of confetti. I just saw that as soon as I paired. And it's like such a dramatic sound when you take off the release paper. And I just wanted to keep y'all updated that I'm here. I know, and I super apologize to everyone who's been commenting on my videos. I am so behind on comments, but I've been taking care of some personal issues. Well, not issues, just things of, clarifying for my, personal life. And that's why I took me a bit away from the comments, and they started building up, and I really appreciate that. I love seeing the comments y'all leave. They just make me smile every time I get to read them. But they started, building up, and I started falling behind. So I super apologize for that. That if you've left a comment I haven't given a response, don't worry. I'm planning to work through that this weekend so we can stay up to date, and I can give you a response, because I feel really bad that left me a comment and I didn't give a response. I don't know. For me, I feel bad about that. So apologize for that. And I'll get up to date on that. So, and I really wanted to, let y'all know during this little whipping chat that I see y'all. I know y'all are there. It's just, sometimes some things happens and you have to take care of things. Oh my goodness. I don't know why that moved really odd. It wasn't the most straight of them. And my multiplacing is a lot better. I just don't know why sometimes it comes out crooked. So, yeah, and for everything I just said, especially for the channel, if you have any questions or anything, you can just leave in a comment below. Don't worry, I'll get to it. And especially if, if you're curious about how all of the additions I'm going to add to the channel. Because now that we hit 500, now I want to hit 1,000. And that is pretty much the next step for, in YouTube. Get to the 1,000. If I hit 1,000, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not, wanting to hit crazy, 10,000 numbers. Goodness, no, I'm not. I'm really happy where I'm at, and there's an opportunity to go further. Be happy about it, but not that much further. So I just wanted to let y'all know. And trying to think, what else was there? Oh, okay, this is such a random segue of topic. So some of y'all, especially a lot of y'all wonderful returning viewers, know about my story about the little feral cats that my husband and I had found under a car, and that everyone in our apartment building left to take care of. And give me one moment. Sorry about that. Man, the planes are really busy today. That one got kind of low as well. So with those little ferals, oh my goodness, they are not little kitties anymore. Oh God, they grow like weeds. They got really, really big, and they're already at. My husband and I did the math. It probably around almost 5 months now, so they've already gone pretty big, and so they all have their own little personalities and all of that. And originally there were five. Now there are only three. One of them I do know. One of my neighbors took it. It was a really pretty one. It was a Siamese kind of coloring, and I saw when they took it in, so I know that one. Someone gave it a home. And another one kind of just disappeared one day until I saw one of the other buildings also kind of have the, it kind of was hanging around the door. They let it in. Let it a couple days later, I saw the little kitty again, but on the other side of their window. It was so funny when I saw it. I was like, oh, they took you in. So far I've seen two that have already been taken in. So there are three that are still, being wild and free, except there's one that loves visiting my husband and I. And it's a boy. I found out he was a boy. And he loves coming up to the door and just waiting. Because we feed him and all of that. But, excuse me, it is so interesting. They don't meow. They don't. It's really, really odd. I think I might have mentioned it before. They'll come up and they just wait. And I started thinking, oh my goodness, these kitties have manners. They just wait. They don't run up to the door. They don't meow. They don't do anything. They just sit there and wait. And it was so interesting that I kept seeing all three of them do it. All three of these little cats just sit there and wait. It looks really neat. I feel like a waitress at a restaurant. Like, okay, sir, if you can give me one moment. So we get everything. We put the food out there, and they take turns eating. I need to record it. Like I said, they're just feral cats. They're just outdoor cats. Just hang around out there, and they do it on their own. We didn't teach them. We didn't, do anything or, try to get them to. No, they just started doing it. So one will eat, and then it'll get out of the way. The next one goes up and eats, gets out of the way, and they take turns. It's so interesting they do that. And like I said, I really need to catch when I can with my camera and record it. And whoever's eating, the other two, usually it's the three kittens. Sometimes another cat will show up, but usually they don't. And they'll sit there waiting, watching them. But they won't try. And as soon as that one finishes eating, then the next one comes up. It's so funny. And I keep watching them every now and then when I put the food because I want to see, okay, maybe they'll stop the habit one day. No, they've been doing it for a while. They just got used to doing that. I don't know if one of my other neighbors got them to do that or they just picked it up on their own. It's just real random that they do that. And the meowing thing surprised me too. They're super quiet. I've only heard one meow, but it was like the lightest meow. And it wasn't that we were, asking for food. Is because we petted him and moved away, and he gave such a small little meow. I had to go back and pet him again. That was the first time I actually heard one of them meow. And yeah, and it's the little cat that keeps showing up at the door. And he doesn't want food or anything. He just wants us to pet him or play with him. And I started thinking, you know what? I think I should take one in too. But I have to hold off on that because the kitten does need to, since it's been living outdoors, I know I have to take it to the vet, get all its vaccines, make sure, get him thoroughly checked just in case there's any issues. Because, they live outdoors. So I know they don't eat cat food every day. They go out and hunt and they go out and eat what they can eat. So that's why if I'm going to take one in, I need to really, really take them to the vet just to make sure they're okay. And make sure that, they get their vaccinations, distemper, everything. And since they're still young, I would have to get him fixed. Because my cat, the cat I currently have, when we first adopted him, he was already, he was already spayed. Neutered. He's a boy. And this kitty cat, if I keep him, I'm gonna have to get him neutered as well. But I'll have to wait, because I would need to wait till I have the financial means to take him in, because he's so sweet. He's so sweet, and he's a calico. I always wanted a calico. And he's so cute. And I am happy that these little pharaohs that we found, that, you know, some people have been kind enough to take them in. Because they really act real friendly. They don't, except for one, he is a little skittish. Like, he'll come up to us, but he comes off as teasing. He'll come up and we'll try to, you know, gently get close and pet him. And as soon as we get close to petting him, just real softly, he runs. But he doesn't like run. He goes like 2 steps back, and then he comes up again. It's so interesting. So I think if we kind of keep, you know, kind of condition him, you know, a little bit, I'm kind of used to it. I think after a while he might let us, you know, just pet him softly and all of that. And it's a patience thing, especially with, you know, outdoor cats, especially with ferals. You kind of have to condition them a bit. You have to have a lot of patience. You have to have a lot of time. Time, I do have. Patience, I have as well. So I can actually sit out there, just outside, reading or anything, and I just let the cats come to me. I don't go out. I don't, you know, go chasing after them or anything. I just sit there and I let them come. You know, they let them come to me. Mostly so they can get used to the scent, and they see, oh my goodness, this lady is not going to try to, you know, chase us down the street or anything. So, you know, get them conditioned. Well, not conditioned, sorry. Used to, you know, a human being there. Not going to hurt you. Maybe play with you a bit, but not hurt you. So that's just a little update I wanted to give about those little ferals, because I've seen some comments of people that have mentioned about them. So I wanted to give you all an update. It's a random little story I wanted to tell as well. And yeah, so that's pretty much I really have for myself. And so, excuse me, with my little spangler. Oh my goodness, this poor spangler. So I actually sat down and cheated a bit. And that's why I finished this section that I was working on last week, because I really wanted to get ahead and finish it. This painting is the only one that's pretty much... well, no, that's a lie. I'm also doing my event painting. It's the Halloween cat one I'm doing for Drills and Chills. That one, I'm really getting close to finishing it. If I actually sit down for the week, I believe I can finish it. But it's a lot of brown. I love the color brown. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love the brown diamonds. They're real pretty and all of that. It's just, I started getting kind of, because it's a lot of color blocking, which I don't mind. I like color blocking. But it's just so much brown. And it's real cool, because it's not just one brown. It's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 tones of brown. For one little section I'm doing, and I have to keep switching it, I start seeing the color changing effect. So it's kind of doing kind of a neato effect with the brown, but it's a lot of brown. So that's why I stepped away from it for a little bit, and I picked up the spangler just so I could see how much I can, you know, try to finish this section, see how much I can get ahead on it. And this is the second painting that I'm really, if I sit down for, well, no, this one's a little bit more confetti heavy than the cat one. So this one, it will take me a couple weeks before I can finish it. But I really do want to finish more of these for the year. Originally, I was okay if I finished with just 2 for the month, but I'm at the point that I really want to finish more for the year. Because I think I did a count last time of how many of my premium paintings I've done for the year, and I haven't done that many. I have so many I'm working on, but not finished. So that's why I'm trying to get ahead and get these done. And I just noticed I keep single placing, but this is a little larger than I thought. And my other one, I kind of don't want to switch out the putty. It has an older putty, so it doesn't stick anymore. So I kind of don't want to do that. I'm just going to single place. Oh, speaking of multi-placing. So I kind of been doing one of the square paintings I have on the side. Excuse me. Trying to get ahead on it. I've been getting a lot faster multi-placing with squares. I think it's because when I multi-place with the square, and I believe all of us that, diamond paint that do that, whenever you place it down and then you kind of lift it back up, it stays in line. With rounds, it's a little bit more, to me, I find it a little bit harder to keep them straight when I do that. But with the squares, as soon as I multi-place, I just put them down and boom, I don't have to worry about it. Because since, I forgot to pick a diamond up there. I put it and that's it. Grab the next line of colors and all of that. I started picking up that habit because I saw it the first time that, oh my goodness, they do stay all straight. And I got a whole bunch of that painting completed that I started thinking, you know what? I think I'm faster on squares. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, squares kind of winning me over rounds. I'm sorry, rounds. I love y'all. I started off with rounds. But since I've been working on that painting, and it's my Mooncatcher painting, which I unboxed weeks ago, and I believe I've shown it in a video, kind of a progression video, which stay tuned for that. I'm planning to do one of those tomorrow, I believe. And yeah, I got ahead on that one, which, oh my goodness, I was so happy that I figured out pretty much, the secret on getting a whole bunch of the squares down. And I just kept working. It was just one day I started doing it. I feel I'm a lot faster on squares than rounds, which is interesting because I found out that squares are smaller than rounds, which in theory I would think I'd be a lot slower on squares, but they do place way easier for me for rounds. So, and especially with multi-placing. So I'm real excited about, and I actually, since I've been trying to catalog all of my stash, I found out I have a lot more square paintings than rounds. So if I get into, if I see that I am getting faster on squares, I think I'll finally have a chance to sit down and actually work on a really, really large square painting next year. Because I actually do have a list of paintings I kind of want to start next year. I have 5 of them that I've picked. Excuse me. I believe all 5 I might have unboxed already. No, I think there's one I haven't. And when I do, I'll make sure to mention that it's one of the 5 I picked to start next year. Even with some of the ones that I do not unfortunately finish this year. And as I've probably said before, there's an event in January. I always forget to check up the name. That you bring any of your previous year WIPs and start them for the event. Or try to finish them or work on them. So I kind of really want to do that in January. And if I'm not too sure how many I'm going to have left over. I think I am going to have several. But some of these that I'm still working on are kind of smaller. My 2 Dreamer designs that I'm working on, they're rounds. They're smaller ones. And I know if I sit down, I could probably get those finished really quick. I just have to focus, a week or 2 only on Dreamer design and just finish them. And they're both rounds, so it shouldn't take me long. But they are smaller paintings. I believe the largest painting I have is my Warm Witch one. Oh my goodness, that poor painting. I put it aside and I haven't really had a chance to work on it since I really want to finish on my Halloween cat painting. I think that one might be the one I'll probably try to work on that event in January. Because that poor painting, I just put it aside and goodness, I don't know why. Don't get me wrong, I love the painting and I really wanted to complete it for November so I can have it up, but yeah, I'm not going to finish it this year. So, but I'll finish it next year and put it aside. I usually roll them back up and put them back in their original boxes. So next November or September, around when fall starts, I'll put up that painting. Because I'll know, it's already completed. And I don't want to put these paintings away, not finished, especially if I, leave them for the year. I really want to complete them. Mostly because it gives me grounds to buy some new ones. Mostly so I can also have a listing of, hey, I actually do finish my paintings. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. That one took a little longer, and I was like, whoa, fly already. So, and you probably saw me, I was switching out the pouring out the diamonds. I'm going to switch color. And apologies, I keep talking. How much time has it been? Oh, it's already been 30 minutes. So, yeah, the single placing took me a little longer. As you can probably see, I did get to finish this little section. Yeah, you can actually see his little tail. I love that. And when I was working on this last week, I saw, oh my goodness, it's a little tail curling in. Excuse me. I believe this is part of his leg, and it's going to move over to the teacup. I'm going to continue this for the rest of the day because I do want to finish this section. So next week, when I go back to my spangler, I've already moved on probably to this area. I'm going to try to finish a little bit of the middle, and then keep going up to the side, because the rest of this side that I'm continuing up, it's the chair. So it's a lot of pink color blocking. So I kind of want to do more color variation for y'all, so you can all see the different colors that I'm putting on. I'll do a little better next time, and I'll make sure to do a better multi-placer, because I don't know why this one was giving me some issue. I'll try to figure out why I was having problems placing. I think it might have been because it moves a lot, so I'll try to fix that as well. I'll probably maybe try to do this on the side, because like I said, a majority is all color blocking. I think if I can just place it real quick, I can finish this side and focus more on this for you all. So yeah, so I'll just stop it here. And yeah, I do apologize, I didn't get that much done, but I'm gonna try to finish this part today, because I already have all of these colors on the side and I can work on it. And I kind of feel bad doing almost an hour WIP and chat. And yeah, and mostly I just really want to give you an update of the channel. And again, I'm just so happy that we've hit 500, y'all. It's just, oh my goodness, that just made my day when I saw that, and it still does. So stay tuned for a lot of, more updates and anything like that going with the channel. And again, if you have any questions or anything, just put them in the comments below. Don't worry, I'll get to them. Like I said, I'm going to try real hard this weekend to give everyone an answer back, because I feel bad just leaving it there. So don't worry, I'll get to it. And again, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you can do the usual. If you can like and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. Really helps put my channel out there, and it really allows me the opportunity to show everyone all of these wonderful diamond paintings we love to do. And again, thank you for your time, and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.